Hello everybody, welcome to iExamB's Legal Bee. This is Amrita, your law faculty at iExamB. Welcome to the Judiciary Mains answer writing series that we carry out exclusively at Legal Bee. Every day you get a question and a model answer that is very helpful for judiciary, as well as this helps you clear your concepts from different subjects. आज का टॉपिक है मुस्लिम लॉ. प्रीवियस टॉपिक भी मैंने मुस्लिम लॉ से लिया था, दैट वाज फ्रॉम द काइंड्स ऑफ तलाक. अगर आपने वो वीडियो मिस किया है then you can check out the playlist of legal bee. But उसके लिए पहले आपको सब्सक्राइब करना होगा एंड सब चेक करना होगा, बिकॉज ऐसे ही आपको अपडेट्स मिलते रहेंगे, इन्फॉर्मेशन और कंटेंट भी मिलता रहता है लीगल बी पर. एंड इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेरीज यू कैन राइट टू अस ऑन hello@iexamb.com, या फिर आप हमें इस वीडियो के कमेंट सेक्शन में भी लिख सकते हैं. यू कैन कॉल ऑन दिस नंबर एज वेल. And do visit our website www.iexamb.com for more details relating to all the available courses. This is question number 14 from the Judiciary Mains answer writing practice that I'm going to discuss with you all today. This is also a very important concept from Muslim law. And इस पर अगर आपको आंसर लिखना है मेंस के लिए तो आपको किस तरीके से आंसर को टैकल करना होगा, ये सारे टिप्स हम लोग इसमें डिस्कस करने वाले हैं. So the question is, what is dower or mehr in Muslim law? This is a very important concept in Muslim personal law. Dower or mehr. What is this dower or mehr? ऐसा सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन है ये, तो इसको आपको किस तरीके से आंसर करना है. कभी कभी कुछ डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस आ जाते हैं जो थोड़े कॉम्प्लिकेटेड होते हैं, कभी कोई सिचुएशन बेस्ड होता है, कभी कभी वो कहते हैं केस लॉज इलास्ट्रेट करो, एंड कभी ऐसे सिंपल क्वेश्चंस भी पूछे जाते हैं. So let us understand how you have to start with this. First, of course, in your answer, you have to start with the meaning. What is this mehr or dower? It is a sum of money, or it can be any property which the wife is entitled to receive from husband in consideration of marriage. First of all, your concept should be clear. Many people they don't have conceptual clarity. अब dower word देखकर सबको लगता है कि ये paid by woman होगा, but ऐसा नहीं है. In Muslim law, this is the concept that while the marriage is contracted, so the husband has to, out of financial security of his wife, he has to pay some amount of money, and that is known as dower or mehr. So ये concept actually Prophet Muhammad जो हैं, जिन्होंने Muslim law को propound किया है, he is the main propounder. He has come up, he had actually propounded this practice for the financial security of women at that time. So in consideration of marriage, what is the object of this dower? It is to preserve the rights of woman and to protect her from husband's abuse. And what is the purpose of that? That the husband will give divorce if, suppose in the future, then the wife should be able to maintain herself after divorce as well. There is a case law related to it that also you can add in the introductory part also. ऐसा ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आपको केस लॉज इंट्रोडक्टरी में पार्ट में ऐड करने हैं या बीच में ऐड करने हैं या कंक्लूजन में ऐड करने हैं. डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द पर्टिकुलर स्टैंस दैट यू आर टेकिंग फ्रॉम दैट केस, यू हैव टू डिसाइड दैट वेयर यू हैव टू इंक्लूड दैट. जगदीश नारायण शाह वर्सेस कटोरी देवी 1994. It was observed that dower or mehr can be defined as a sum of money or other property which the wife is entitled to receive from the husband in consideration of marriage. However, gift made to the wife at the time of marriage is not a part of dower or mehr. Now, this is a very important concept which helps us understand the concept of dower or mehr. जो भी नॉर्मली जो गिफ्ट्स दिए जाते हैं वाइफ को, मैरिज के वक्त गिफ्ट्स एक्सचेंज होते हैं, दिस इज सिंपल थिंग, बट यू कैन नॉट से दैट दैट इज इंक्लूडेड अंडर डावर. डावर एक स्पेशल अमाउंट होना चाहिए जो वाइफ को दिया जाना चाहिए, जो डावर बोल के ही दिया जाना चाहिए. दैट कैन बी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ प्रॉपर्टी ऑल्सो, बट जो बाकी के गिफ्ट्स होते हैं उसको इसमें इंक्लूड नहीं किया जा सकता. ऐसे नहीं किया जा सकता कि आप थोड़ा अमाउंट डावर का कैश में दो, थोड़ा अमाउंट आप कोई गिफ्ट्स को कंसिडर कर लो, और आपने सपोज 5000 रुपीज़ फिक्स किया है, ऐसे आपने 5000 रुपीज़ का डावर दे दिया. इस तरीके से नहीं हो सकता है. सो दिस कंसेप्ट वॉज मेड क्लियर, दैट्स व्हाई दिस केस इज ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट. एंड जनरली ऐसे क्वेश्चंस में अगर आप केस लॉज भी लिखते हैं तो इट शोज दैट यू आर रियली हैविंग अ गुड कंसेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी. फॉर दीज मेन्स आंसर्स यू हैव टू राइट लाइक दिस. Further adding to the object of dower, it is a threefold object basically. What it wants to secure: to impose an obligation on the husband as a mark of respect of the wife, wife's respect. Secondly, to put a check on capricious use of divorce on the part of husband. When the husband is divorcing, he should have some fear in his mind basically. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, because you have seen previous answer में हमने discuss किया है about talaq. So there are so many forms of talaq, and the exclusive power of giving talaq or divorce has been given to the husband only. Only in one case, wife can divorce herself from the husband, that is delegated talaq, that is talaq-e-tafweez, that we have already studied. So to put a check on this hasty use of divorce or capricious use of divorce, this concept of dower has come up. Thirdly, to provide her subsistence. If suppose marriage dissolves, after that she should not be left as a destitute. She should have something for her subsistence. Or if suppose there is some other condition that her husband dies, then also she is fully dependent on her husband. So to survive, she needs some amount of money for that. That is known as dower. What is the nature of dower? Now we will go into some legalities and the actual nature of this. अभी तक हमने concept समझा, object लिखा, answer में अब nature की भी हम बात कर सकते हैं. If suppose there is a direct legal provision, then you can write that. But if suppose such kind of questions are there, you should write introduction, you should write nature, and then you should go ahead with the kinds of dower. Dower or mehr in the present form was introduced by Prophet Muhammad and made obligatory by him in case of every marriage, and it is absolutely obligatory under Muhammadan law. So some eminent authorities also regarded as it is a consideration for conjugal intercourse. Dowry is an essential incident and fundamental feature of marriage as well. But if suppose in case that the dower is not fixed and still the marriage is contracted, then also she is going to be liable and she may receive the dower in the future as well. And whenever, one more thing, very important concept I would mention over here, that dower is having the nature of an unsecured debt. अनसिक्योर्ड डेप्ट आपने ये कंसेप्ट पढ़ा होगा, आई थिंक सो आपने टीपी एक्ट में भी पढ़ा है, एक्शनेबल क्लेम, एवरीबॉडी हैज स्टडीड दैट. ट्रांसफर प्रॉपर्टी एक्ट में एक्शनेबल क्लेम है जो एक अनसिक्योर्ड डेप्ट के अगेंस्ट में होता है. सो द डेप्ट विच इज अनसिक्योर्ड इन नेचर, उससे हम एक डावर का नेचर कंपेयर कर सकते हैं और इसको सेम एनालॉजी अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. वंस द डावर इज कन्फर्म्ड, इट बिकम्स वेस्टेड इन द वाइफ. दैट इज समथिंग विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. डायरेक्टली वो वाइफ के नाम पर वेस्ट होता है and she can recover it from the husband anytime. It is like an actionable claim and it is treated like that only if we see into strict legal terms. Then you will have to mention the types of mehr, because depending upon the topic you have to switch कि आपको क्या क्या चीज़ें mention करनी है. तो dower और meher के तो कई सारे types होते हैं that you can include. The two main types of dower or meher are prompt dower and deferred dower. Prompt dower is the one which is paid immediately. That's why I have highlighted this for us to just have a quick discussion. And deferred dower is not paid immediately. Prompt dower is smaller amount because paid immediately. It can be paid in form of cash or some property or some valuable asset, जो भी उनके mutual agreement में है. Deferred dower is a portion of money or dower, anything that is deferred, जो ज़रूरत पड़ने पर दिया जाएगा. Like dissolution of marriage is there through divorce, or if suppose death takes place of her husband, then that deferred dower will be paid, and that is something which is ज़रूरत पड़ने पर. मैंने ये words इसलिए यूज़ किए because वो जब उसे ज़रूरत होगी तब दिया जाएगा. That is, it is deferred payment kind of, and it is obviously it is going to be a larger amount to give financial security to the wife to meet all the unforeseen circumstances in her life. Deferred dower is also further subdivided into two categories: specified deferred dower and unspecified deferred dower. Now the name itself suggests the amount that is paid to the specified. अगर है, it is already specified, it is decided that this much amount has to be there, and it is paid either in full at the time of divorce, or it can be paid in installments में भी हो सकता है. Unspecified deferred dower is what? In this, basically the amount is not specified, ऐसा कोई decision नहीं होता है mutual agreement में भी. So this is something which is where the court will step into the decision and take a decision that this much amount has to be paid as a deferred dower to the wife, maybe at the time of divorce. And generally wives try to claim this unspecified deferred dower. अगर वो divorce के लिए जा रही है तो obviously deferred dower ही मिलेगा उन्हें, and that time they will try to stick to unspecified deferred dower. Reason being that the court, they trust the court obviously that the court will fix a proper amount to be paid to the wife. स्पेसिफाइड डेफर्ड डावर में कैसा होगा, म्यूचुअल अग्रीमेंट में थोड़ा सा इधर उधर अमाउंट कम ज़्यादा हो सकता है, बट अगर कोर्ट फिक्स करेगा तो वाइफ के ज़्यादा चांसेस है दैट पॉजिटिवली शी विल गेट अ गुड अमाउंट. Okay, so these are the two basic types of deferred dower. Then there is one more concept that is left that I think you should add in this answer: customary or proper dower. This is when the amount is not fixed, but that does not mean that the wife will not be getting any dower in her marriage. Dower is a custom basically, and that is also known as proper dower. And this dower, how it is settled, if suppose nothing is decided during her marriage, she is going to get out of custom. So the amount will be settled by the female members of the family, original family of the wife. What amount of dower they were given, that kind of amount and analogy we can apply, and they can calculate the amount of the dower. Means according to the standard of living of the wife's family, original family or biological family, not her husband's family. Husband's family का criteria नहीं consider किया जाएगा यहाँ पे. The criteria that will be considered is of the wife's original biological family. उसके family में, उसके father की family में या father की sister है suppose, किसको कितना amount of dower मिला था, उस हिसाब से ये एक calculate करके दिया जाता है. Then there is one more case which I would like to add over here. Abdul Qadir versus Salima 1886. Justice Mahmood has in this particular case said that husband has to pay dower to his wife. He has to pay it in consideration of marriage, and if she has not mentioned dower in the deed also, then also you cannot say that voluntarily she has not mentioned so she will not get it. She is entitled to get it. These are the words that have been used. So the law is completely settled on this point that she will be getting dower, either deferred, either specified, unspecified और customary eventually. लेकिन डावर मिलना उसका right है under Muslim law. So this was all that I had to discuss with you all from the concept of dower. This is how you can write the answer very comprehensively, covering all the concepts, some case laws, the object of the concept, and the different kinds of dower that are there. So this will make your answer comprehensive, and you can add more points to it if you want, no doubt. If you have any queries, you can anytime reach out to us in the comment section of this video, and you can also try to contact us by any of these means that I mentioned over here. We will definitely try to help you out. So don't forget to subscribe to Legal V and prepare 50% faster with us. Thank you everybody.